Pre-tournament favourites have breezed into the semi-finals, confirming their place with a crushing win against the might of Nice Gary. The Wet Up juggernaut looks to be rolling along nicely as they eye top spot in Group A. It's the same story for tournament debutants and dark horses 2 inches short of a length, who head into this blockbuster with an identical record to Wet Up, but only one side can top Group A. It's match 11 coming up. Welcome to the WCG for match 11 of the 2019 Australia Day T20 Big Bash, which sees the pre-tournament favourites Wet Up taking on the tournament debutants and dark horses 2 inches short of a length. Both sides head into this blockbuster with identical records, with both sides looking to top the group and avoid young money cash money in the semi-finals. Wet Up have won the toss and have elected to bat first. So it will be the Wet Up skipper Matt White who will make his way to the crease to begin this innings. Finished 28 not out of 10 deliveries against Nice Gary. We'll be looking for more of the same in this blockbuster. For the first ball of match 11, it'll be Alex Stepien going around the wicket here to Matt White. In now to full toss, and White hammers this down the ground, first delivery. White has picked up where he left off against Nice Gary in match 5. That's a beautiful way to begin this one. Stepien to continue around the wicket in the opening over. In now to White. Oh, and that's a great reply. That is a rip snorter to the Wet Up skipper. There's plenty of stake in this one. This has been a brilliant start. Stepien continues around the wicket to White. In now to another short delivery, and White cuts this away on the offside for 4. So he's off to another flyer here in match 9. That's a poor delivery from Stepien. Pays the price. No wicket for 8 in the opening over. Stepien goes back over the wicket. It's a full delivery, and White slaps this down the ground for back-to-back boundaries. He's on fire here in this tournament so far. He's 0 for 12 in the opening over. Stepien in over the wicket for the final ball of his over. In now to full wider delivery, and White leaves that alone outside the off stump to end the opening over of the innings. Wet Up no wicket for 12. So the men in green are off to a flyer in this blockbuster. They've just about been flawless with the bat so far in this competition. It'll be Hamid Basher who'll bowl the second over of the innings, and it's a plain miss there from the Wet Up skipper. It was full and wide and there to hit. He misses out on this occasion. So Price's dot ball to begin the second over. So Hamid Basher will continue to White over the wicket. As he's in now to full toss, has played the bowling on the leg side. And it's a poor bit of fielding to hand White his 4th boundary of the innings. It did take a bit of a spin off the grass, but he should have got behind it. White dealing in boundaries in the opening stages. So Hamid Basher will continue to him again. It's a short delivery. And this has been pulled through mid-wicket for yet another boundary. White has raced along to 20, 2 inches shorter under the pump. So Hamid Basher to continue over the wicket here to his opposition skipper. And now it's a full delivery, and White advances, and that's yet another boundary. 3 consecutive boundaries here in the second over. And Wet Up are flying. So the final ball of Basher's over, as he comes in now over the wicket here again to White. And it was short, and he hooked that away, but it's well fielded there by bowling. No wicket for 24. So it'll be Alex Stepien to bowl the third over of this innings, as he goes around the wicket here to White, and that's another rip snorter, but unfortunately that sails down the leg side, and it'll be called a wide. So that's another run onto the Wet Up tally. No wicket for 25 in the third over. So Stepien bowls again here to White, and this time he catches the edge. And that's a massive wicket here for 2 inches short of a length. The Wet Up skipper Matt White goes for 24. That's 1 for 25. So it'll be Gavin Merrifield who will come in at 2 here for Wet Up. He also did his part with the bat against Nice Gary in match 5, making 20 off 10 deliveries. Can he repeat the dose in this one? So it'll be Alex Stepien to bowl to Gavin Merrifield around the wicket. In now, and he's hit this over the fence, first delivery. So 2 inches short of the length have gone bang bang here, and that's just what the doctor ordered. Merrifield goes for a golden duck. So 2 wickets in 2 balls for 2 inches short of a length. Brings Michael Johnson to the crease, the last batsman in for Wet Up. 2 inches short have bounced back in this blockbuster, and Alex Stepien is on a hat-trick. So So Alex Stepien to continue to Michael Johnson around the wicket on a hat-trick. In now, it's a good length delivery. And Johnson is well in behind it and defends it on the onside. So what a difference two balls can make in this tournament. It's now 2 inches short of a length to have the momentum in this one. And Stepien will continue to Johnson. It's a full toss and this one bounces over Hamid al-Bashir at cover and goes away to the boundary. So Johnson is underway in this match, 2 for 29. So it'll be Josh bowling to bowl the final over of the innings. As he's in now to Johnson. Oh, and that's a beauty to begin with. Here, this one grips and turns. And that's a priceless dot to begin the final over. Bowling in around the wicket here to Johnson once again. In now to full delivery, and that has beaten Johnson again, all ends up. And that's a rather odd stroke there from Johnson. Perhaps he's still suffering the effects of that massive blow to the head that he copped against Nice Gary in match 5. Most will argue it's probably knocked some sense into him. Here is he'll face bowling once again. It's a full delivery, and this time he's bowled him. The innings is over, and this has been a brilliant fight back here from 2 inches short of a length, who have taken 3 for 4 in these later stages and will require 30 to top the group. So after getting off to a flyer, Wet Up have been ped back here in match 11. They have been bowled out for 29 in the final over after being 0 for 25 at one stage. Matt White coming to the party once again with the stick, making 24 off 11, with Alex Stepien the pick of the bowlers here for 2 inches short of a length, taking 2 for 17 off his 2 overs. 30 to get for the men in red. So it's going to be Josh bowling who's going to get this run chase underway for 2 inches short of a length. Made just 4 against Saggy Greens in their last match. Can he get his side off to the ideal start in this run chase? So it's 30 to get here for the men in red. This will be Michael Johnson bowl the first ball of the innings. As he's in now to bowling, and that's a beautiful delivery to begin with there from Johnson. Back of a length delivery, and that zips through on bowling at chest height. Good start with the ball here for Wet Up, as Johnson will continue again here to bowling, and that's another rip snorter there from Johnson to begin the first over. A baptism of fire to begin this run chase for bowling. 0 for 0 in the opening over. Johnson will continue here to bowling. This one's back of a length again, but bowling hangs back in anticipation and hammers this down the ground for 6. That's a brilliant way to get off the mark. 2 inches short of a length, often racing for this run chase. As Johnson will bowl again here to bowling, and this one has been called a wide. I think it might have been. So this will be another run to the total. Yeah, that's fair enough. No wicket for 7 in the opening over. Johnson will continue here to bowling, and bowling lets this go, and this must have narrowly missed the stumps. Oh, that's a brilliant leave. So Johnson in for the final ball of the opening over. As he's in now to bowling, it's a good length delivery, and bowling has a wild swipe and gets an edge through to the keeper, and that's the first wicket down for 2 inches short of a length. As bowling goes for 6, and they're 1 for 7. So it'll be the 2 inches short of a length skipper Hamid al-Bashir who will make his way to the crease. His side require a further 23 runs or 15 deliveries if they're going to top Group A. So it'll be Gavin Merrifield to bowl the second over of the innings, as he's in now to Hamid al-Bashir, and it's a shorter delivery, and that just hits al-Bashir on the body, and that's a priceless dot ball to begin with. So 23 or 14 deliveries here for the men in red. Matt White still to come for Wet Up. So this might be the over to target, as Merrifield is in once again to al-Bashir, and this one's a big swing and a miss here from the 2 inches short of a length skipper. So that's 2 dots to begin this second over for Wet Up. 1 for 7 into the second over, as Merrifield will continue over the wicket here to al-Bashir. It's a full delivery, and al-Bashir gets this away on the leg side, but that's brilliantly fielded there from the Wet Up skipper Matt White, as he saves a certain boundary. How crucial may that moment prove to be. Gavin Merrifield to continue over the wicket here to al-Bashir. In now, this one's a shorter delivery, and al-Bashir gets this away on the offside for 4. But there's nothing that White could do to stop this one. It's a short delivery there from Merrifield, and al-Bashir puts it away. So the final ball of the second over, as Merrifield bowls again to al-Bashir, who can only get an inside edge onto his leg, and will scamper through for a single. 1 for 13 after 2. So it will be Matt White to bowl the third over of the innings. As he's in now to Abasha. It's a good length delivery as Abasha hits his back down the ground, but it's well fielded off his own bowling. So another priceless dot there for Wet Up. It's now 17 to get off 9 deliveries here for the men in red. As White will bowl again now to Elbasha, and he's got a thick inside edge, I think, has he? Well, it's been given not out. It looked like he began to walk, but the umpire has said not out as he plays the stroke and he begins to walk and then realises it's been given not out. Well, perhaps a reprieve there for the 2 inches short of a length skipper as White will charge him once again to Abasha, and that's another wild strike, and it's a swing and a miss, and that's another priceless dot for the men in green. So it's now 17 off 7 for 2 inches short of a length. Well, Basha's going to have to find the boundary pretty shortly here as White bowls again to him now. It's another quick delivery and it's another wild swing and another dot. So 17 off 6 now for 2 inches short of a length, and things are getting very desperate. Can White end this over with a maiden? As he's in now to Abasha, it's another quick full delivery, and this one loops over Johnson's head at cover, and that's a much needed boundary for Abasha. 13 required off the final over. So it'll be Michael Johnson with the responsibilities in this final over, as he's in now to Hermit Abasha, who skies this one, and it's gone over the fence. So that's the second wicket down here for 2 inches short of a length. Wet Up move another step closer to topping Group A as Elbasha departs for 10. So it's Alex Stepien, the last man to the crease for 2 inches short of a length in the final over. Made 22 off 6 deliveries against Saggy Green in his last match, and he'll need to rediscover that form in this one. So it'll be Michael Johnson into Alex Stepien for his first delivery. In now, it's a good length delivery, and that hits Stepien on the body. He's going to scamper through for a leg bye, and a direct hit, and it was curtains. So it's 2 for 18 in the final over. It's 12 to get off 3 deliveries here for the men in red. So Stepien is going to have to find the boundary here. Top spot in Group A is at stake. The winner of this match to avoid Young Money Cash Money in the semi-finals, who finished with a 100% record in Group B. Well, there's plenty at stake with these next 3 deliveries. So it'll be Michael Johnson into Alex Stepien. It's a shorter delivery, and Alex Stepien pulls this on the leg side. And that's a massive boundary for the men in red. It's now 8 to get off 2 deliveries. So 2 inches short of a length, still alive in this one. As we Michael Johnson the bowler, Alex Stepien, and he's clipped this on the leg side for 6. Can you believe it? They just will not lie down and die here. And it's now 2 to get off the final delivery. So it's 2 to win and 1 to send us to a super over. As Michael Johnson is into Alex Stepien. It's a full delivery. Stepien can't make contact. He runs, but it's gone through to the automatic wiki. And Wet Up have snuck home by 1 run in a thriller. 2 inches short of a length, come agonisingly close. But it's Wet Up who top Group A. So Wet Up have prevailed in an absolute thriller which has rounded out Group A, as they scrape home by 1 run against a valiant 2 inches short of a length to top Group A, as they finish with a 100% record and will avoid Young Money Cash Money in the semi-finals. 2 inches short of a length, finished second in Group A, and in the process set up a massive semi-final clash with fellow tournament dark horses Young Money Cash Money.